So let's just talk about the priority queue. So the priority queue is a special type of queue where each element has a priority. And here we do not follow the first in first out approach. Instead, elements are dequeued based on their priority. So in a normal queue, we have elements with their value. Like an example, we have the element with the value 10. Then we can add another item with the value 20, and then we can add another item with the value 30. So this way we can add items, or we can enqueue items. Now in normal queue we follow the first in first out or the FIFO approach. That means the item that is inserted first will be the item that will be removed first. So here this item has been inserted first, so this item will be removed first. So this is in case of the normal queue. Now in case of the priority queue, each item has their priority. Like an example, this first item can have the priority of 3, second item can have the priority of 1, and the third item can have the priority of 5. Now while removing these items, we have to remove them based on their priorities. So here we can divide the priority queue in two types. We have the max priority queue and we have the min priority queue. So in case of the max priority queue, we're gonna look for the item with the highest priority. So you can see the item 3 has the highest priority of 5. So that means in the max priority queue, this item will be removed first. Now in case of the min priority queue, we're gonna look for the item with the minimum priority. So here the item 2 has the minimum priority of 1. So that means this item will be removed first in case of the min priority queue. So here instead of following this first in first out approach, we remove items based on their maximum or the minimum priority. So the question is why we needed this priority queue. So first of all, in case of the task scheduling, we cannot use this first in first out approach. We need some priority based technique. So in case of the CPU scheduling or in case of the disk scheduling, we have to perform these tasks based on the priority. So the priority queue can be helpful. And secondly, in case of the graph algorithms, like an example, we have the Dijkstra's algorithm and also we have the Prim's algorithm. To implement these algorithms, we need some priority based technique. So that's why the priority queue is used. And also in case of data compression and also in case of the network traffic management, this priority queue is really helpful. So these are the scenarios where we use the priority queue to remove items based on their priority. Either this can be the max priority or this can be the minimum priority. So hope you understand about this priority queue. See you in the next one. Take care.